Past couple of months, we've been chatting with the Cropper Foundation, talking about the Safe Food Challenge. And guess what? This morning, we're going to show you a little bit of some of the entries who made it to the finals. Check this out.
Have you ever sat down for a delicious, healthy meal and wondered, is my food safe? Do I support local vendors who use sustainable practices, protect the water table, and are free from harmful pesticides? Do I ensure the food supply chain is accountable? I ask questions on the standards of my food. Do I check updates and alerts? Do I even check the food labels? Are they factual? Am I eco-friendly? Am I reducing my purchases and planting my own crops? Well, I guess I do have safe food. I want my food sustainable, accountable, factual, and eco-friendly.
In order to see a better world tomorrow, I practice safe food shopping habits today. In the grocery, it don't matter where I go, my good shopping habits are here to stay. S-A-F-E. That's spelled safe, as you can clearly see. But what does it mean to be a safe shopper? Let's ask the foundation of voice on our cropper. Shopping sustainably is about what's in your cart. Shopping locally is the perfect start. Could be as simple an item as a mango or a mint. I try to buy with the smallest carbon footprint. And I hold myself accountable for the choices that I make. Where the environment is concerned, there's no room for mistakes. In the grocery store, I won't buy what I don't need, because that leads to food waste, you know much people that could be. And the fact of the matter is we don't have much time left. In order to save the soul, everyone needs to do their best. Research the backlash some of your simple habits could bring about, and sure you start practicing safe shopping without a doubt. Being eco-friendly is new era swag. Drop the plastic and move to a reusable bag. I can assure you the youth will love this accessory. It's trendy, healthy, and environmental.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Communications Officer at the Cropper Foundation, Mr. Zico Cozier. Good morning, Zico.
Hey, good morning, Rokas.
Thank you for joining us this morning. So we see people have been sending in their videos for the Safe Food Challenge. How have the entrants, how have the responses been? How are the entrants? How many entrants we have? How many? What was the quality like? Talk to me about all of it.
Okay, so we got tons of entries from all across Trinidad and Tobago, and we just shortlisted the 12 best submissions. Now, if you remember the Safe Food Challenge, we encouraged everyone at home to film a 1-minute video promoting good food safety shopping habits, right? And the reason for this is because the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations often uses a slogan that food safety is everybody's business. Now, there's a lot of infrastructure in place to ensure, and systems in place to ensure that food will be safe, but you also have a role to play, because no matter how advanced the system may become, you also have to be able to, you have to be armed with the knowledge that you need, because there'll always be bad faith actors. So you, the consumer, need to know about food safety. You need to make it your business. And that's what this part of our Safe Food campaign was about telling people, go do your research, follow our campaign, learn something new, attend our webinars, and take that knowledge and put it into a video so that you get your friends, you get your family excited about food safety, and you get everyone around you engaged as well. And so far, it's been a tremendous success. Like, we've actually been pretty impressed by the quality of the videos that we received, because ultimately what we really asked people to do was make up a spoken word poem, do a song, just film yourself with your cell phone, and give us something interesting and creative to promote good food safety practices. And we were surprised. We got entire skits, fully produced productions. So it's been really amazing to see, and we're really excited for the next phase of what's to come next in this Safe Food Challenge.
I'm really happy to hear, Zico, that people have been responding so positively to it, and you've been getting such proper productions, and I'm happy to hear that. My question is, are they getting the safe part, though? The aspects of the safe food part? Is everybody getting that concept?
Yeah, absolutely. So under our Safe Food campaign at the Cropper Foundation, we took the word safe and we broke it down into an acronym. S for sustainable, A for accountable, F for factual, and E for eco-friendly. And we view these 4 adjectives as key components of what constitutes safe food. Now, the reason that food safety is very important is because contaminated food is actually responsible for 6 500 million cases of foodborne disease every single year worldwide, about 500,000 of which results in death. So a competition like this sort of gets people engaged and gets them actively participating in, educating yourself about food safety, because you don't want to become part of that statistic. So yeah.
Zico, is the competition over? Can people still send in their videos, or that part is over?
Okay, so that part of the competition is over. We have our top 12 entries. And at this point in time, there's 2 prizes that these 12 entries are now eligible for.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a judging panel that is going to be composed of stakeholders in food safety. And they'll be looking at the message, the creativity, and some of the technical production aspects to determine who really had the strongest, most convincing food safety message that was really timely for Trinidad and Tobago to hear right now. And then, of course, we're also going to have a People's Choice Award. And this is where you at home can still be a part of the Safe Food campaign. You can visit any of our social media pages. Our handle on Facebook, Instagram, and on Twitter is @VCropperFNDN. And you can visit our pages and you can look at the 12 entries and you can show your support by liking the video. It's that simple. Also leave a comment, share, tell us as well who is your favorite. And we're going to consider all of your feedback in determining who's the winner of the People's Choice Award. And of course, we look forward to coming back here and showing you guys who won these 2 awards in the future once it is decided. Voting closes on September 1st. So please visit our pages. Please have a look. Tell us who is your favorite. And of course, help them spread their message, because ultimately that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get the word out about food safety. And there are prizes to be won. So you can really help make a difference. So whoever wins these, whoever wins People's Choice, because there's $5,000 up to grabs for both the Judging Panel Award and as well for the People's Choice Award. So that's pretty exciting.
So it's $5,000 per award?
Yeah, both awards are $5,000 each, and
Nice.
also some other goodies put together with our panel of stakeholders.
Well, this is fantastic, Zico. Congratulations, I think, because the message is definitely, we've been spreading it here on the Now Morning Show. We've been doing these weekly interviews, and I know people have been getting the message, and I'm really happy to see that they are taking it, internalizing it, and being able to respond via these videos and these entries. So I'm really, really happy to hear that. Tell me, how does this fit into the broader campaign of the SAFE movement?
Okay, well, so about 25% of the world lacks access to safe, nutritious, and sufficient food. And of course, Trinidad and Tobago is also affected by this. There are food safety issues in Trinidad and Tobago that we were able to explore throughout the course of the campaign. So under F, for example, which is factual, we would have really honed in on the issue of food fraud in Trinidad and Tobago. And we would have hosted webinars and put out editorials on caribou.org that really highlighted occurrences of things that people really need to pay attention to, like our food labels in English. And also looked at the types of legislation and ideas being put forward to address some of the food safety issues that currently exist in Trinidad and Tobago under eco-friendly. We looked at a new standard that is being introduced to help consumers protect themselves against greenwashing, which is where people try to sound more environmentally friendly than they really are through words like green, etc. So TTBS, Trinidad and Tobago Bureau of Standards, who's a partner on this project, are actually putting forward, participating in putting forward a new standard called TTCS 9, which is going to stop people from using that type of language, stop people in the food industry from using that type of language that could be misleading, and limit them to words that have clear meanings like compostable, biodegradable, etc. So by including this Safe Food Challenge in our Safe Food campaign, we really upped the incentive for people at home to pay close attention to some of these updates that were coming through from these safe food editorials, as well as the information that was being disseminated on our webinar panels, because we've had some really distinguished guests who are experts from all across the region. We've even have had representatives coming in from Barbados, from ICA, etc. So people who really wanted to hone their message would have had reason to attend our webinars, read these editorials, learn about some of the laws that help protect consumers, and also learn about things like, for example, many people didn't know that we have a National Food Safety Coordinating Committee, and it's comprised of various stakeholders in food safety in Trinidad and Tobago, and they kind of take on the role of outing the little fires where there are food safety violations in Trinidad and Tobago that have just recently formed. So we were able to put out content that highlighted to people that this is an emergency hotline that you can call if you need to have an issue addressed. We were able to educate people about departments that exist in the Ministry of Health, for example, like the Registrar of Pesticides and Toxic Chemicals, and really help people understand what these different agencies do and when you can go to them and how you can get assistance if you believe that you have been a victim of something like food fraud or deceptive advertising, etc. And
nice.
we've seen these messages reflected in our submissions, which is ultimately that's what we wanted to see happen, and we're really proud of that.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you guys have got all the bases covered, Zico. I want to thank you so much, and again, congratulations on all the great work that you guys have been doing. Keep doing it because it's definitely making a difference. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Zico. All right, guys. So we're going to close off this segment here with two more entrants from the Safe Food Challenge. That was Zico Cozier of the Cropper Foundation. He's the communications officer. And these are two other entrants inside the Safe Food Challenge. Check this out. We'll take a break after and come back with more.
There's just gotta be more than products that are chemically engineered and doesn't hurt us or the air safety. Oh yeah.
Oh, they cover our eyes with the color green
to make us feel so nice
and make themselves seem clean.
Is it the truth or a lie? Oh, ask yourself when you buy your food.
Is it sustainable?
Or does it harm the earth?
Are they accountable?
Ask questions beyond reimbursed.
Is it factual?
Go on, research that label.
Is it eco-friendly or an eco-enemy?
Then it's not safe.
Then it's not safe.
Then it's not safe.
I personally love grocery shopping, but when it comes to the way we shop, there's an urgent need for change. And it all begins by being more mindful in the way we consume. So how do we solve this? By practicing safe food shopping habits. Buying sustainably is a great way to start. By purchasing local products and visiting your farmers markets, you're helping cut down on food transportation and decrease in GHG emissions. Be accountable by buying less. We tend to purchase things we don't need and end up with a ton of junk. Keep your groceries green so that there will be a drastic reduction in your food waste. Get the facts. Be adamant on knowing if the foods you are consuming are contributing to sustainable solutions. Say goodbye to plastic. When shopping, use cotton totes and replace your everyday valuables with biodegradable materials. Let us take responsibility for everything we bring into our homes. Practice safe food habits now for a healthy tomorrow. The future of food depends on you.